The island of Sodor is surrounded by beautiful blue sea. It has fields of green and sandy yellow beaches. There are rivers, streams, and lots of trees where the birds sing. There are windmills and a coal mine, and docks where visitors to the island arrive. The island also has lots and lots of railway lines. Who's that puffing down the track? It's Thomas! Hello, Thomas! Hello, everybody! Welcome to the island of Sodor.
Coal and stone. Every engine on the Fact Controllers Railway are proud of being really useful. Emily and Whiff was taking rubbish at the Callan station. James was delivering coal to the coaling plant. And Percy was very excited. He raced through countryside to Farquhar station. When he arrived at the quarry, Bill, Ben, Mavis, Diesel, Fergus and Stephanie were waiting for him. "Hello, Percy," whistled Fergus and Stephanie. "Oh, look, the stinky, steamy oil Diesel." "I'm not stinky," shouted Percy. "And the wish of steam." "Don't worry," Stephanie comforted him. "Diesel only sees you that you have so beautiful and shiny paintwork. Come on, let's get to work." Percy cheered up and decided to do his job as soon as possible. Fergus and Stephanie cleaned up the collapsed tunnels, and Diesel drove Scruffy to the Callan station. Then he saw Fergus and Stephanie. Diesel applied his brakes, but it was too late. He crashed into the brakeman's bucket, and Scruffy fell off the bridge. Meanwhile, James was taking coal to the docks. Coal trucks, James murmured. But he didn't know that the sand from the quarry had slipped the tracks much more strongly. His wheels started to slip and slide. "Wow!" puffed James. Suddenly he saw Fergus and Stephanie, but it was too late. "Pass my buffers!" cried James. "Oh dear," wished Fergus. Sir Topham had arrived on Bill. He was very cross. "James, you have caused confusion and delay. You should look ahead, not whine. You will spend the next days at the repair yard." "Yes, sir. Sorry, sir," said James sadly. Percy came to the shed after work in the quarry. He heard about James' accident and was worried. Sir Topham had visited the engines. "James will be in the repair yard for a few days. Percy, tomorrow you will take his troublesome trucks to the docks." "Yes, sir," Percy gasped, but he was worried that he will pull the troublesome trucks. The next day, Percy was delivered the troublesome trucks. He had the transport them through Gordon's Hill. The hill was very steep, and suddenly Percy's wheels began to slip. "Help!" he shouted. Then James was puffing straight for the repair. Suddenly, James saw Percy and began to move back, but it was too late. "Percy, what are you doing?" Hi, James." "Percy, come back here." But Percy had already fled far to the outer end of the hill. You will find out the rest in the next episode.
Trucks and hauling freight, red and green and brown and blue. They're the really useful crew, all with different roles to play. Round Tidmouth sheds or far away, down the hills and round the bends. Thomas and his friends. Thomas,
he's the cheeky one.
James,
His fame but lots of fun.
Percy,
Pulls a mail on time.
Gordon,
Thunders down the line.
Emily,
Really knows her stuff.
Henry,
Toots and huffs and puffs.
Edward,
Wants to help and share.
Toby, well